kid that played with these Lego sets in the 90s. Like, this is so cool. Hello, and thank you for watching my case study. Case studies can take many forms, but their purpose is to show how the designer thinks. In this case, I will be studying the Lego augmented reality app and play sets called
Lego Hidden Side.
So let's jump into the first phase, which is called Empathize. Before I can solve a user's problem, I have to understand them. In the Empathize phase, I set my assumptions aside and focus on the user, the product, and the stakeholders. So you may be wondering, what is Lego Hidden Side?
Welcome to Lego Hidden Side, a new interactive play experience where you jump from the real to the digital world and back again.
Hidden Side invites kids to join a fearless team of ghost hunters who dare to see the unseen and help turn a haunted world back to normal, one ghost at a time. The 32 play sets have all the normal role play and functionality we love about Lego, but when users view their physical sets through the augmented reality app, the models come to life. So what was their goal with Hidden Side? According to Hidden Side's senior product lead, Murray Andrews, the goal of adding digital play was to enhance the physical play. While playing Hidden Side. So let's move on to the next phase, test. Before I can define the problem, I have to test the product with users. This phase may reveal new insight that might refine the prototype or redefine the problem. I used 3 research methods during my user testing: fly-on-the-wall observation, think-aloud protocol, and interviews. Each year, they compete in the Lego League Challenge, where they program Lego education robots to solve scientific problems. By the way, you all can have these sets, okay?
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now we need to define the problem. Before I can ideate, I need to define the core problems with the product. The most common critique I heard was that the app is overwhelming. For example, after a Skype interview in which the app and playset were demonstrated, tech journalist Mark Wilson wrote, "I see every trope of mindless, addictive game design, yet very little of the creative play that makes Lego so fun." Further, my testing revealed that users needed help understanding the buttons to select the playset and game mode. When I first saw this screen, I was confused because I didn't know what set I had, as well as we saw that in participants, the children playing the game. Many of them went to this search button down here to find the subway or to find the submarine. See here, it says scan, and when you click tap it, it tells you that you're supposed to turn this hinge down, but look at the screen right now. The most important prominent things are the scanner will only work with here in the bottom 2/3 of the screen where it says the scanner will only work with these colors, blue, and then it tells you to make sure that there's no shadows and light. But really this most important thing up here is this little image of the newspaper. This piece right here, it's wanting us to flip it. This reminds me of Scott McCloud's research in understanding comics. You see, the less realistic an image is, the less meaning it possesses. Lastly, testing revealed that the bricks were hardly touched during gameplay. All of my testers held their iPads with 2 hands. Now it is time for the fun part, because the next phase is ideate. This is my favorite phase because I get to find creative solutions to the problems I have defined. I have organized my ideas into 3 prompts. The first is, how might an overwhelming UI become more simple, measurable, and clear? Centralize the buttons and stats. Replace red, yellow, and blue diamond UI with 3D ghost graphics. Make all graphics match the purple line art style. Make all stats 3D and clickable buttons 2D. Make a clear connection between the numerical reduction and battery percentage. Make a Mortal Kombat style progress bar comparing the life of both fighters. Identify an area of the screen dedicated to displaying messages. Reduce the reward screen to one scrollable page. Change the typographic leading to a multiplier of 1.25 times the font size to improve readability. Make images much larger, like the prompt to flip the newspaper. The second is, how might a UI become more photorealistic? Replace the map page with images of the playsets. Replace the 4 textual gameplay option buttons with images emphasizing the difference in gameplay. And my last question is, how might UI and gameplay edits put more hands on bricks? Replace any tappable graphics with a thumbprint. Anchor the UI to the bottom of the screen for better one-handed play. And rewrite gameplay so users need to adjust bricks in order to advance the game.
This is Lego Skelzia, a new line
In student Cameron Wassinger's medieval concept, users put more hands on bricks by adjusting the look and weaponry of the minifigures to overcome the monster. In this clip, we see that the UI around the sword changes as the camera identifies it.
Welcome to a new LEGO AR experience with the new LEGO line, Hydronauts.
In student Miguel Guzman's aquatic concept, users put more hands on bricks by adjusting the direction of turrets in a tower defense game. In this clip, we see how the UI encourages the user to adjust their physical set as they try to predict which part of the tower they must defend.
Take a deep dive into a LEGO world full of adventure with Arctic Madness, the newest LEGO augmented reality game.
In Sarah Onken's Arctic concept, users put more hands on bricks by combining them. In this clip, we see that combining the penguin and the treasure chest trigger a change in the UI. As I refine my ideas, they become a prototype. This phase is about formalizing my ideas from low-fidelity prototypes like a sketch with a pencil to high-fidelity prototypes like a detailed Figma file. I do not have digital packets full of LEGO Hidden Side artwork, so I got creative by downloading 3D LEGO models from Mechabricks and Bricklink. From there, I imported them into programs like Blender for rendering. And lastly, I mocked up the app in Figma.
I hope this case study gave you insight into how I think as a designer. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time.